Hey, da ist ja schon einer im Chat. Pardon, mio grande. You, Shalom Aleichem, my friend. If you're still there, you be the first one. We make sound check now. Bass. Tamam, guck mal. Oh, the Mod. Heute Premiere. Today's premiere. Mephisto with his first moderator, and who fits better to this role than the legendary shit most greetings to Scotland. Auf jeden Fall, geile Sache. I'm thankful to be back. Oh, I'm not muted. Yeah. That till now it's a plus for me related to James. Ja, Mann. Auch Grüße an James. Shalom Aleichem to you, my brother, my dear friend. Bass. Ja, Mann. North of Scots. Auf jeden Fall to the Highlands. Guck mal da. Mit dem Maulschlüssel. With the tools in his hand. Schönen Abend, Janis. Freut mich, dass du dabei bist. Freut mich, dass alle am Stissel sind. Heute wieder in gewohnter Umgebung. Wie immer machen wir einen kleinen Warm-up. Machen ein bisschen Chit-Chat und so weiter. Und dann geht's los. We take the talk and go on what we where we are last week, as I streamed from Kayseri, Turkey. Now I have my visuals back. Heute knüpfen wir da an, wo wir letzte Woche aufgehört haben. Wieder mal Ausländerjournal. Hatte ich ja von meinen Erlebnissen berichtet und heute möchte ich sie auch mal bildlich darstellen, auf dass ihr dann quasi den Trip mit mir macht und mal seht, wie das so alles vonstatten gegangen ist in der Türkei. Klar sehen wir Fernsehbilder, aber hier werden wir dann Bilder sehen, die dieses Auge hier geschossen hat. We see pictures on TV, but today we will look at pictures who was witnessed by this eye and shot personally from me, not with a professional camera, but today's phones are good tech too for this one. Ja, Mann, gucken wir mal, wohin der Hase langläuft. Ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, noch bin ich angekommen. Ja, auf jeden Fall bin ich in Deutschland, aber so die dicken Triebe jetzt mal so direkt auf Premium Paranoia zu switchen und dann so mit Alltagsgeschichten oder mit historischen Rektalanalysen, die von mir zu geben, das ist Stand jetzt halt noch nicht der Fall, da bin ich überhaupt nicht im Mut. Aber auf jeden Fall bin ich definitiv im Mut, um halt live hier zu gehen, obwohl ich mich nicht so ganz gefühlt. Today I feel a little dizzy, but no joke. As the time nears by to get live, I feel the electricity and get better and better. It's normal that I don't start a joke firework today. Ja, aber meine Beziehung gilt halt zu der Crowd hier, zu dem Live, zu Premium Paranoia, wer auch immer das feiert. Kriegt auch Feier von mir. Guck mal da. Pam Noreen, hi Pam. Man, signing in at New Zealand. Mo Global. Mann, ist das mal ein Ding. Hier mit einem Mod aus Schottland, mit Grüße aus Neuseeland, aus den USA, aus Deutschland, machen wir heute Ausländerjournal. Delay Lama ist am Start, the artist formerly known as AX, Dalai Lama, als ein früherer Musikproduzent. Ja, Mann, genialer Name auf jeden Fall. Geniales Ding. Ja, Leute, wie geht's euch? How are you, people? Thank you for coming by. We will take a look at my journey, my ride. Yeah, for my tribe on flotilla and on the airship, you will be familiar with these pictures. But yeah, I don't share it with my crowd. Manche kennen die Fotos, manche nicht. Heute werde ich mal so eine kleine Diashow machen über meine Reise, was quasi als Urlaub angefangen hat und wo das dann halt hingeführt hat, was das halt für eine Action war. Wie dankbar ich bin, dass ich diese Geschichte auf diese Art und Weise erleben durfte. Natürlich mit einem tränenden Auge für alle die es nicht so leicht hatten. Aber ich kann ja nicht die Kosmologie oder in die Schicksalsfäden jedes Einzelnen blicken. Ich kann nur gucken, halt, wie ich diese Sache erlebt habe. Und meine Dankbarkeit soll sich dann halt nicht schmälern. Meine Gebete, meine Wünsche gehen natürlich an alle anderen, denen es schlechter geht. Ich fühle mit dem mit. Das soll aber nicht meine Dankbarkeit schmälern. Diesem krassen Event gegenüber, Leute, das war echt ein Ding, Alter. Ich habe schon einige Action erlebt. I lived several extreme situations in my life where your adrenaline rise to the top, you know. I was in strange situations where I was faced with danger, maybe situations that, yeah, I wouldn't say death near because I'm here and that I'm alive. But so-called near-death experience, I have taken journeys for almost 20 years, spiritual journeys, where I experienced the strangest situations. You know, life had its thoughts about me that I'm here and not in a rehab or in a madhouse. Guten Abend, Harry. Shalom Aleichem, mein bester Dorfältester. Heute werde ich jetzt nicht die Fahnen von Jurassic Fuck und auch deine Allerliebsten nicht in die Höhe heben. Da tut es mir echt leid für dich. Auch natürlich für mich und für jeden anderen, der so ein bisschen gern in der Nostalgie der Schmuddelfilme sich badet. Aber was soll ich machen? Demnächst vielleicht, weiß ich nicht. Ich weiß nicht, wie lange so dieser Mut andauern wird, wann ich wieder in der Lage sein werde, mich dem Alltäglichen oder mich anderen Dingen zu widmen. Yeah, I don't know where I can catch my premium paranoia flavor where we get topics done, but right now my focus is on this event. My focus is yeah, you know, it's my hometown where I come from, where the earthquake was. It's not even me, my whole family, and not only this family thing, all the people out there are attached by it. Und ja, we don't know what tomorrow is. Ja, ich möchte nun nochmal präsentieren, wenn ihr im Chat seht ihr da diesen Maulschlüssel Shitmoth, meine Moderatorin im Chat. Ist mir eine große Ehre, great honor to have Shitmoth as my mod. Könnte niemand besseren treffen und Mo International, wie kann es anders sein, dass mein erster Moderator quasi dann nicht aus Deutschland, sondern aus Schottland kommt, für alle anderen, die auch Interesse haben natürlich, sich so einen Maulschlüssel zu Verdienen würde ich nicht sagen. Jeder verdient, dass der das hier ist. Jeder, der Interesse hat, kann sich gern bei mir melden und der kriegt dann auch hier so Tim Taylor-mäßig Tools von mir, damit wir dann auch hier im Chat werkeln können. Casey, guten Abend, my Jutster. Schön, dass du da bist auf jeden Fall. No, I'm not muted, I even joking. Gluten mooring, James. Definitely, that's an eye catcher. Gluten mooring for all the vegans out there or the vegetarians who live gluten free. Gluten mooring, indeed. Yeah, nice to have you here, James. You see, Shit Moss is now here moderating too. Man, dojo frequency gets stronger and stronger. And I will announce that today until I have another mod again and again and again and again. You know? Habt ihr schon gehört? Moss ist meine Moderatorin. For all who don't know yet, Moss is moderator here on Premium Paranoia. Yeah, excellent. Geniale Geschichte. Einfach zu krass. Ich hätte meinen Stuhl ölen sollen, Leute. Aber ich habe leider die ganzen Werkzeuge an Shitmoss gegeben. Also stehe ich jetzt ohne da. Quietscht das Ding? Naja. Und ganz ehrlich, ich war so, aber jetzt diese Energy hier mit euch, Leute, das ist special, Alter. Das ist richtig fühlbar. Like I always said, the Matrix is real, but not real in this kind of Hollywood thing. What I called Matrix is a living body in which we are all living. And we all are electromagnetic beings. We have that are connected in this or another way. We have impact to another. What James called prana economy, is embedded in a field. And we all feel it. I feel it right now. The medicine is awesome. Thank you, folks. Wirklich nochmal auf Deutsch, diese Energie, die ich spüre vor der Sendung. Heute Mittag ging es mir so lala, aber je näher die Zeit kam, desto mehr habe ich quasi ein inneres Feuer gefühlt. Und diese Kein-Bock-Situation hat sich in eine Vorfreude umgewandelt. Und zum Ende war ich schon richtig on fire hier online zu gehen. Und ja, Mann, jetzt bin ich online und jetzt spüre ich das. I get really on fire. I'm now, right now, full in the moment. And then I catch it, look, where my jokes at, you know? Where my intro und where my outro. Naja, kommen wir noch dazu. Jetzt mal, you know this boring dia shows when you get to friends and they show you pictures of the photos of the vacation and so things like that. This kind of a dia show it will be tonight. Here in Germany we have right now 9 etwas PM auf jeden Fall. Heute machen wir dann so eine kleine Diashow. Kennt ihr ja hier beim Bio-Unterricht oder bei Freunden und Familie und so weiter, wo sie dann klick zeigen, was dann abging und so weiter. Letzte Woche habe ich euch das halt erzählt aus Kayseri. Last week I reported it from Turkey, but I don't have the technical equipment, so we only talk about. And I reported, And today I will show you what kind of journey this thing was, where I've been go through. And at the end of the day, I will tell my resume for me how, maybe it don't look like this, but I'm really, really thankful. And to experience a thing like this is, I know what an impact it will, it has already and it will have to me. Ja, Mann. Dalai Lama, auf jeden Fall. Mo hier mit seinem Klaus Schwab English, you know, when you listen to me, you really know, oh, this guy goes to Klaus Schwab class to learn English. But you know, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm here in Germany. I have this accent. I can put effort in this thing and sound really like a southern motherfucker. They come from Texas and sipping bourbon und so. Aber was, Dicker, ja, was? I'm alien, Turkish alien, raised here in Germany. Now, through frequency, streaming to all the corners in the world. And if you listen to me, yeah, you should recognize, this guy is not from the US. He sounds like German. He sounds like a school of Klaus Schwab. I really have no problem with this. Ja, Mann. Verdammter Klaus Schwab. Irgendwann, one day I will put my gloves on and then Klaus Schwab, du kommst auch nah dran. Hier, Finger, dies, Faust. Mo with all his techniques make a delicate rectal analysis from Dr. Evil's son or grandson or something like this. I don't know. I will tell you when I'm done with my analytics about that mother. So that was my comment on Klaus Schwab. Verdammter Hacko, Alter. Okay, let's begin. We have our little warm-up. Man, 70 minutes. I've been talking too much. But that's why I'm here for. Darum bin ich hier. Und Leute, hier auf Deutsch, Dicker, ab und zu switch ich und bleibe ich auf Englisch stehen. Ne? Ihr müsst dann ein bisschen Radau machen, ein bisschen so das Stadion aufwärmen. Dann müsst ihr mal zeigen, was hier abgeht. So, damit ich wieder auf Deutsch switche. Ich merke das dann halt. Ich mache mich da noch gerade halt mit diesem Switchen. Ja, vielleicht mache ich irgendwann auf Türkisch und so weiter, aber dann verstehen auch nur ein paar. Wer weiß das schon? Ich nehme Nachhilfestunden in Kirmanji und dann geht's ab hier für 1,50 Mark. Auf jeden Fall meldet euch ab und an. Digga. Auf jeden Fall. Gehen wir mal hier ins Studio. Und fangen mal an. Ich will das auch nicht so groß in die Länge ziehen und so weiter. Ich wollte auf jeden Fall, wie gesagt, was ich wusste, ist, ich gehe live heute. Weil die Crowd, Leute, ihr seid eine geniale Geschichte. So, diese Energie, die wir hier transferieren untereinander, das hier ist Genius, Digga. Die beste Entscheidung, die ich hier treffen konnte. Und daran bleibe ich. Das ist wie mit dem Kaltduschen mittlerweile, das ich mir seit 10 Jahren angeeignet habe. Auch wenn ich erkältet bin, ich muss am Ende kalt abduschen. Und mittlerweile weiß ich, egal wie abgefuckt ich drauf bin, speziell wenn ich abgefuckt drauf bin, da muss ich online gehen, Digga. Ich kann mich da nicht drücken. Wir können hier nicht Mental Muay Thai machen und wir können hier nicht über Vitriol und das Umwandeln von Energie und so weiter reden. Und sobald ich dann bin, dann hier sagen, oh, ich habe keinen Bock heute. Das geht nicht. Yeah, I was talking to my German peeps. Oh, bonsoir. Bonsoir. La Diva Loca ist in der Haus, lange nicht gesehen. Bienvenue à Paris. Madame ou Mademoiselle. Oh, Monsieur, La Diva Loca. Ich weiß nicht. Werden wir irgendwann rausfinden. I was talking about that going live is a must for me, especially when I'm not in the mood. I know the energy is tangible. It was the best decision I ever made to go live, and I don't have the right talking about mental Muay Thai, talking about vitriol, the alchemy of vitriol to turn salt into oil. You know, the things that are laying leverage in your stomach and hurts, that you alchemize in oil, that you have done enlightenment from it, and then when I run away. That's not gonna happen. Ja, Mann, und hier bin ich auf jeden Fall. Hier seid ihr. Nochmal danke. Jetzt habe ich wieder ein paar Minuten verbabbelt, Alter. Ich leg jetzt mal los. Hier ein kleiner Ausländerjournal aus dem Inland. Letzte Woche aus dem Inland. Letzte Woche aus dem Ausland. Diese Woche aus dem Inland. Mit Meriten, mit Studio, mit allem drum und dran. Und ja, fangen wir mal an. Sich erheben und immer wieder erheben, bis aus Würmer Kobras werden. To rise and rise again till the worm turn into a cobra. That's my Freemason motto. I know there is a saying, to rise up and rise up again till lambs turn to lions, but here on Premium Paranoia at the Severs of Babylon, it's till worms turn into cobras. Ja, Mann, auf jeden Fall, das ist hier ein Motto bei Premium Paranoia. Ja, Mann, dieses 100% von James gibt 100% Punch hier gerade. Das Herz flimmert. Ich bin dankbar, Weggefährten wie ihn gefunden zu haben. James, I'm really glad and thankful how in mysterious ways our ways crossed, and then we have one life. I hope we have much more lives this year, and today I can call you from my deepened heart a friend, a brother from another mother, and yeah, stempeln, ja. Google meiner, was bedeutet, this briefed, you know, this is so, it's not a saying, this is a fact. Thank you. Und dank James, dank dieser Sache ist jetzt hier die halbe Welt hier, Neuseeland, Amerika, Kanada, Schottland, Alter, Türken, Kurden, Deutsche, Engländer, Franzosen, wie genial ist das denn? Das ist genauso wie mein Leben. Mein Leben ist genauso kunterbunt, meine Familie ist genauso kunterbunt. Und ja, fangen wir mal an. Ich weiß nicht, ob es Urheberrechte dafür gibt oder nicht. I don't give a fuck. Wir gehen mal heute weiter. Okay. Shit, Moss, you bring it to the point. Definitely no homo. Only hobos here find each other. This is another form of a hobo bar worldwide. Ja, Mann, nicht letzte Woche. Am 31.01. Nederland. At the end of the last day of January, 31 January, glaube ich, ist das. Da habe ich mich auf den Weg gemacht. Da habe ich diese Story hier auf Instagram gepostet. Falls es Urheberrechte geben sollte, Mann, beschwert euch bei Seal, oder Seal soll sich dann bei mir beschweren. Fuck it, Alter. I have only copyright issues unended. It has no ends. Almost every episode I violating some copyright things, but I don't give a fuck. One day, James, you must tell me how this radio things work, then I will try this. And bis dahin, copyright issues. Shalom Aleichem YouTube, Alter. 31. Habe ich mich nach Gaziantep gemacht. I was on my way to Gaziantep, southeast Anatolia, where later the quake happens. But I was not there. You know, James tell yesterday this quote rape events from life, you know, where you don't have consent to this, but after experiencing it, it will change your life. But if you would knew before, you in the mostly you don't want to make that experience if you would it before. And I was on my way to Gaziantep. Am 31.01. habe ich diese Story gemacht und war dann halt in Richtung Gaziantep. Wir hatten Sachen für meine Mutter zu erledigen. Und normalerweise, es hat halt ganz normal angefangen, wie dann halt so ein Urlaub beginnt. Mephisto hier als Landschaftsfanatiker quasi. Habe ich halt angefangen, die schöne Heimat abzufotografieren, dieses beautiful landscape, the mountains, everything beautiful. So wird das halt wie so ein Film mit einer Einleitung, mit ein bisschen Action und in meinem Fall halt zum Glück mit einem Happy End. Ich war dann halt von Antep, bin ich dann nach Adıyaman Gölbaşı. Diese Stadt gibt es so in der Form nicht mehr. Das ist unsere Ecke, that's my village, das ist, Neyland Village, Dorf, ja, Dorf. I was born, you know, I wasn't born in Germany. Come later as a kid, I was raised in Germany, but I've been born in Turkey. Und das ist meine Heimat, Adıyaman Gölbaşı, speziell Karaburun Köyü, bei uns sagt man Karacoluk, genau da komme ich her. Habe ich natürlich alles abfotografiert. Mann, Alter, guckt euch mal diese Gegend an. That's down here, that's my small village. Bu bizim köy, das ist unser Dorf. Ich muss traurigerweise sagen, from 400 houses, only 10 stays right now. Von 400 Häusern, die das Dorf beherbergt, stehen heutzutage nur noch 10. Aber zu der Zeit war das halt ein ganz anderer Flavor. Wir mussten dann dahin, weil halt Belediye Gölbaşı, so da wo du gemeldet bist oder wo meine Mutter gemeldet ist, da müssen dann halt alle bürokratischen Sachen gemacht werden. Bureaucracy issues lead us there. Guck mal da. Guck mal da, Mann. Beautiful, Digga. Wonderful landscape. Wonderful land. I'm still connected. Ja, scheiß drauf, Delay Lama, dann machen wir dann halt ein Delay und so weiter. Gucken wir mal, wie das halt hinführt. When you pass our city, you come to the hot regions where you can find deserts. There are 40 degrees Celsius is normal in these areas, but the winters are also, the summers are hot and the winters are cold. Ja, Mann. Viele Gebirge, ich liebe diese Ecken. Ich konnte nicht genug Fotos machen. So hat das halt angefangen. Ich hatte die Freude, endlich mal den Grab meines Vaters. I was at the gravestone from my father, where I buried him with my own hands. You know, I have the great honor with my brothers, surely, to take care of him 4 years. After he died, I washed him and I buried him with my own hands, and then I had no opportunity to get there. Also es war 4 Jahre her, dass ich den Grab meines Vaters gesehen hatte. Ich hatte das Glück, ihn eigenhändig zu Grabe zu tragen, zu waschen, mich 4 Jahre um ihn zu kümmern und so weiter. Das war ein großer Moment. That was the main reason why I went there. Okay, there are several reasons. The main reason was to see my dad. You know, that was the main reason. The second important reason, my uncles are almost in the age of my dad then, in the 80s, and 2 of them were really sick, and I thought, okay, that maybe would be the last opportunity to see them, to shake hands, to hug them. Also der Grab meines Vaters, Verwandte, Onkels habe ich da gehabt, Die wollte ich sehen. Die Bürokratiegeschichte, wie gesagt, das ist ein Schicksalsding, Leute. Ich habe das letzte Woche gesagt. Eigentlich sollte ich gar nicht mal dahin. Ich habe meinem Bruder eine Vollmacht geschrieben. Er sollte alleine dahin und das regeln, weil ich dann hier Sachen regeln sollte. Aber ja, irgendwas hat mich dann, was heißt irgendwas? Meine Intuition, irgendeine tiefere Dings hat mich halt dahin. Es hat mir dann Gründe gegeben, dann dahin zu gehen. Aber das waren dann halt die Hauptgründe vorher. Before the ride, that was my reasons to get a ticket and fly to my country and take a visit at this beautiful landscape. Awesome. Oh, pardon, nicht so schnell, Alter. Ich kann mich nicht da satt gucken, wirklich. Geniale Geschichte. I could stay at hours and can't get enough from this place. It's really awesome. That I think pistachios or walnuts. I don't know. I'm not a farmer, but we have land there. We have walnuts, a little bit pistachios, and so on left for my father, especially in the summer. A place to be. Yeah, Scotland is a really nice place too. I would definitely one day would see this awesome highlands you have there. Shitmost. Scotland. Every landscape, has its beauty. Even deserts has its beauty. Every region has its, like New Zealand, other flavor. Ja, Mann. Das sind die Kühe meiner Tante. That's a little farm from my auntie. Cows, chickens. And so they make a little farming there. It's very natural, and it was really refreshing to have a look at these places. War richtig gut. Das ist die. Ja, Bruder, guck mal, ich hatte das Glück, also in den 80ern, ich bin dort geboren, aber ich bin schon als kleiner Junge hergekommen. Aber als ich in den 80ern dort unten im Urlaub war das wirklich wie eine andere Welt. Es gab nur ein Telefon im Dorf, nur einer hatte ein Auto. Ich bin auf Esel geritten, Pferden, wir haben in Bergen, wir haben nichts mitgenommen. Überall gab es Gärten, wo du Tomaten, Gurken, Weintrauben, überall, wo du halt hingucken konntest und so weiter. War einfach eine geniale Geschichte. Diese Sache, jetzt mittlerweile ist das natürlich auch dort nicht mehr so. But in the 80s, when I was on vacation as a kid, it was really that you come to a different timeline. It's like was in medieval times. I was riding on donkeys, on horses. It was a really other place. And, then come back to the Babylonian systems in cities and so on. Here, in the cities, some guys even don't see a cow their whole life, Ja, das war toll, wirklich. Die Kindheit war fantastisch dort. Ich bin immer wieder halt gern dahin gegangen, auch mit meinen Cousins und so weiter. Dieses Leben dort zu haben. Dieses so gesehen harte. Ich bin mit den Holz sammeln gegangen in den Nächten und so weiter. Wir haben Nächte in den Bergen verbracht. War einfach eine geniale Geschichte. Das ist, Leute aus der Türkei werden halt wissen, wie das dann in den Dörfern und so weiter ausgesehen hat. Einfach halt, als würde man eine Zeitreise machen. It was really like you make time travel into a former timeline. Such a living was there, and I enjoyed it much. I have only the best memories from my memories from the childhood. Awesome place. Guckt euch mal die Berge an, ja. Guckt euch mal das Grün. Das hier ist Gölbaşı. The small town near my village. Almost 50,000 citizens live there, but today you will find almost nobody there. Ja, man, Kerem Market, das ist from my uncle. Das ist quasi Familienladen von meinem Onkel. In the left, that's my lovely brother. Das ist mein Bruder. Weggefährte, Partner in Crime. Ja, Mann. In the middle, that's my cousin. First grade. His father and my father are brothers. You know, we have the same surname. I have made pictures like this for memories. That was the last picture of Gölbaşı at the day. And then I have made on Instagram these days this story about the landscape here, Ghetto Gado. And I muted the music, copyright issues, you know. Oh, das war's mit dem. Ah, genau. Adios, habe ich noch gesagt. No. Adios. Then I drove back to Antep. Dann bin ich wieder zurück nach Gaziantep. Am 7.2. sollte ich fliegen. At the 7th February, the 7th was my flight back to Germany. That wasn't planned. Ja, Mann. Und dann hier, the road, the highways, wieder mal landscapes. I love landscapes. I hate it when I see a face. Oh, let me go of in the picture. Man, fuck off, Amanakoyim, yeah? I don't want to see faces. Then I put my face in there, you know? I took already the photo. Why I should... Oh, I must prove everybody that I took this photo. I must prove it. Judge Judy need proof. Hier, Barbara Saleh, Sticker, müssen mir beweisen, dass ich das Foto gemacht habe. Ich mag es halt überhaupt nicht, irgendwelche Hackfressen auf Fotos zu haben, auf Landschaftsfotos zu haben. Und wenn ich da Hackfressen mögen würde, würde ich halt meine Hackfresse da hinklatschen. Sagen, hi, hier bin ich. Smile, here, one for the story, Dicker. Das war dann Antep. Guck mal, diese Sachen, ich meine, so, das war ein Café. Mit diesen, normalerweise hatte ich noch ein paar andere Fotos, aber das ist überhaupt nicht der Ansatz. Ich will da nur so einen kleinen Blink geben, wie die Tage vorher waren. You know, here, Turkish coffee, baklava, looking a little bit the good life of Antep, really beautiful city. We in Turkey say it's the Paris of the East, because every Oriental culture meets there, you know, in Antep. Die Gewürze neydi ya? Gewürze Englisch, Moment, let me look, I look for Gewürz Englisch, nein, Gewürz. Mo, das musst du vorher, you know, don't look sovereign, you know, you take here Google lessons on live stream. Yeah, the seasoning there is really seasoning mehr, warum habe ich das jetzt? Spice, ne seasoning haben wir da. Spice, yeah, the spices, Digga. Spice Girls und Spice Boys und Spice in every variation. Ja, Mann, Spices. Danke, Janis, auf jeden Fall, du warst schneller als Google. Einen großen Applaus für dich. Geniale Geschichte. This richness on spices. Normally, our town is the homeland of pistachios, but the fabricating of it, the roasting of it, all is in Antep. Baklava is the home of Antep is the home of baklava. Kebab is home. The Antep is home of kebab. Oh, especially generally the southeast region. That's kebab world, man. That's another thing. Auf jeden Fall. Das war das letzte. So, einen Tag stehe ich auf. Beautiful snow, beautiful winter. Auf jeden Fall. Öküzburger. Solche Fotos habe ich gemacht, ja. Öküzburger. Beefburger. Nein, nicht Bullburger. But Öküz, you know, I don't know if it's, if you talk in English, like if you call someone a bull, it's like a compliment. Aber wenn man sagt, hier, Öküz, das more sound like a hillbilly. Kırro, würde man bei uns sagen. Auf jeden Fall, geiler Name, so Öküzburger. That's beautiful things in Turkey, you know, the PR. Because people don't have a lot of money, so you must push the imagination more to get the money from their pockets, and PR and advertising in Turkey is a whole nother level, definitely. Öküzburger präsentiere ich, wenn ihr mal in Antep da seid und das steht. Empfehle ich, allein schon vom Namen her muss man das gesehen haben und dabei sein. Ja, Mann, da habe ich noch diese Videos gemacht in Antep. Ganz locker flockig, Tourist immer, so Tourist-Style. I was there and make pictures from here and there and so on. Yeah, really not because I'm a Turkish fella. The hospitality that you will find in Turkey, you find in no other country. It's reasons why half of Europe make vacation in Antalya, in Bodrum, in Side. Has nothing to do that I'm a Turkish guy, because the Turkish roots are settled maybe 1,000 years ago in Turkey, in Anatolia, in this landscape, before it was Rome. And you see a richness and culture you don't see nowhere. You see Roman culture, you see Greek culture, even Egyptian culture. In Adıyaman, where I come from, is the Mount of Nemrut. You have statues from Babylon. Every empire who it's ne derler ya? I search for the words. You see, the roots or neydi ya? Scheiß drauf, ja. Almost every empire leader's impact in this lands. It has a richness and culture you don't see nowhere, especially like Istanbul, for example. Istanbul is for me Jerusalem 2.0. In Jerusalem there are for thousands of years wars between cultures and religions. But in Ok Meydanı, the place in Istanbul, you have a mosque hundreds of years old. We have then the center of the Patriarch Church of the Orthodox, what is Mecca for the Muslims is Constantinople for Orthodox Christians. And then on the other side, you have a Jewish synagogue. And they live in peace for hundreds of years. Even in Jerusalem, you don't see such a picture. Ja, Mann. Auf jeden Fall ist ein anderes Land, nicht nur halt, not only because of the Turkish, the landscape has its own magic. Because it has, the Spuren. You see every culture in history of the world. Krasse Sache. Ja, Mann. Das waren die letzten Bilder. Das war hier The Good Life in Antep. So haben wir das halt gemacht. Ein bisschen Tourist-mäßig war ich unterwegs. I try to catch the beauty of the land, of the cities, of the people. Öküzburger, Digga. Das is not by Bullburger. That's another really fine art which I found in Turkey. Flashes me so much I had to take a picture from it. Oh, okay. Das war das letzte Bild. Flotilla members knew I had one day for the quake. Me and my bottle, philosophical conversations on flotilla till 6 or 7 o'clock at the morning. I have to assassinate rudely a bottle of Chivas and this kind of things. I won't show pictures here, but which one who knows, they know, I know, and everybody on flotilla who was witnessing it that night, they know too. Und dann passierte das, Leute. I show you a shortcut of what happened in this region. The first, one of the epicenters was Gaziantep, and I was in the middle of it. I show you 18 seconds of what I experienced, what I and my brother and everybody right there, everybody in this land, 800 miles, I think, is the devastation. It reached a landscape of 800 miles. I was sleeping in my hotel room in Turkish time zone 4 a.m. for 20 past 4, I think. And then I feel something weird. And the earthquake had a time for, I think, 49 seconds. It was really unusual. I don't want to go now in theories and something like that, but because it won't change the suffering and the destiny of the people out there, of all their lost his lives, of all their injured or buried now in the ruins of the houses. Yeah. This 3 times I was in my hotel, and no joke, the last thing I imagined, ja, genau, Janis, und sehr kurz beieinander, the short distance 2 times, and with short distance 2 times in the night, and then the last thing I was thinking about is that at the end of this, the building would stay. When you shook like that, and you see the first time that the building is like a little boat on a rough sea, whips left to right, and you hear the weirdest sounds. I really thought this is the end here. I don't even tell that I was thinking of something, or that was not the case. I was fully present at the moment, and the only thought that I have, tell me, this is the end right now. Well, this could be the end, man. That's huge what happens here. And I was totally in the moment. And the one and only thing that I have normally thought about was, will the collapse beginning from above or from below, And I want to be present to let my inner Chewbacca do his work, to my reflexes. Hallo? Bin ich muted oder was? Welchen Ton anmachen, Harry? Bass. Ich sehe hier Bass, Dicker. Am I muted? Oder bitte, okay. Auf jeden Fall. Hast du recht, Babo. 100%. Harry. Guck mal, wenn sogar Janis jetzt mittlerweile Englisch schreibt, was soll ich machen? Alter, I must switch in German now. I have talked the whole time in English. Auf jeden Fall, Harry, als das passierte, war ich halt im Hotelzimmer am Schlummern. Ach so, hier, der hat keinen Ton leider. Der hat hier keinen Ton, mein Bester. Als das passiert ist, war ich irgendwie total locker drauf. Also locker drauf in der Hinsicht, ich kann ja eh nicht ändern, was passiert. Wenn das Ende hier ist, dann soll es halt sein. Ich habe da in dem Moment auch keine Wünsche geäußert oder sonst was. Ich wollte nur wie ein Mann, der ich nun mal bin, wenn eine Frau da gewesen wäre, sollte es wie eine Frau nennen. Das soll jetzt hier nicht einer auf hier maskulin, dies, das und dann Amana, was. Ich bin nun mal ein Kerl. Ich wollte anständig über die Bühne, ich wollte anständig abtreten. Ich wollte nicht jammern Und das Einzige, woran ich dann gedacht habe, ich war halt voll im Moment, ich habe mir gedacht, das ist jetzt keine Zeit für irgendwelche Mindfucks, Digga. Bleib mal hier, bleib mal da und guck mal, ob der Sturz vom Gebäude zuerst von oben kommt oder von unten. So je nachdem kannst du dann reagieren oder versuchen, so gut wie möglich zu reagieren. So, und das war halt das, was ich erfahren habe. Und yeah, you know, it was really important that I was there. I will not imagine when my brother was alone there, or but that I will fly was not the case. He would fly alone. And I knew today I have to be there for us. I know my brother will be there for me too, definitely. You know, he was one floor above. Mein Bruder war eine Flur unten. Und als das Erdbeben aufgehört hat, bin ich sofort zu ihm gerannt. So I was running straight to my brother. And it was good that I was by him, because his lights don't work and he lost his keys. And you know, locked up in an earthquake, and then you don't get the doors open. I made a kick through the door, and I knew, okay, the next kick it will be splashed. But I told him, hey, calm down, take a step back, because Splitter. When I kicked the door and they split and something came in his eye or something like that, I told him calm down. And in this moment, when he hear my voice, he calmed down a little bit. He take his phone and found his keys, that I don't have to. Man, if not the earthquake, I would collapse the whole building to get my brother out there. That's for sure. And after I knew that my brother was out of the room, I go up again. Where everybody flees out, left the building. You know, I run up in my room and hold my to get my pass, to get the important things that we have. Das war halt insofern eine große Erfahrung, dass ich sehen konnte, aus welchem Holz ich geschnitzt bin, aus welchem Holz mein Bruder geschnitzt ist. Diese Erfahrung so generell, also ich wusste schon, dass ich aus einem bestimmten Holz geschnitzt bin, weil ich schon bestimmte krasse Erfahrungen gemacht habe und mir dann halt nicht in die Hose mache, oder wenn es hart auf hart kommt, dass ich dann nicht nur an meinen eigenen Arsch denke. Aber diese Erfahrung ist halt eine neue Erfahrung. Ich habe vorher kein Erdbeben erlebt. So. And I even don't know how I react in the next time. You know, the next time will be the next time. I don't know. Maybe the next time I would be scared to death or something like this. But in this case, I'm thankful how I managed the rendezvous with Joe Black, and that in my sight was not only my well-being, that I in this moment as in my focus the well-being of others, the well-being of my loved ones. Ja, man, das war direkt da im Hotel, daneben, im Nachbardings. Das war in Antep. Ich habe aus Antep, aus Respekt an dem Tag, ich habe nur das hier gefilmt. I've shoot this, you know, I don't want to be, wie sagt man, morbide. I don't want to be too much sarcastic and take pictures like a Japanese tourist, you know. That is the only picture I've made from this day from Antep. And then I've made through the journeys, I've made other pictures, but they have to be, because this was the other form of witnessing. Wir waren dann in Antep, haben 2 Tage in der Hotellobby geschlafen. You know, 2 days we slept in the hotel lobby. We had no other place to go. At every aftershock, and the aftershocks goes 2-3 days. Even at the last day where we left Turkey, the aftershocks were there. You know, you stay there in that hotel. It was like the movie, The Hateful Eight or something like that. You stay in a room with strangers, with people you don't know, and you have to stick together. It was a strange experience to, I have for 3 days changed my clothes. I was in the same clothes, in the same, I have barely take my shoes out, Ich habe mir nicht mal die Schuhe und so weiter ausgezogen, ganz selten mal kurz frische Luft holen, aber ansonsten, wie der Kollege da, hier unten sieht man, in Schuhe, in Tasche gepackt, on Alarmmodus to go every time, catch your bag and go out the hotel a few meter. That there was a place where are no buildings, where you could be safe. Also 2 Tage haben wir in der Hotellobby geschlafen. Mit den Klamotten an, die Jacke die ganze Zeit an, alles die ganze Zeit an, immer auf Alarmmodus. Und dann haben wir ein Taxi klar gemacht, weil keiner wollte auch dann so quasi die Stadt verlassen, fast keiner war da. Jeder war bei seinen Familien. Everyone in this town was a victim of that earthquake. In the first days we can't found nobody that drive us through the areas, to the earthquake areas. Everybody was by their families. The people, even in this, 2-3 million people, maybe 2 million, definitely. Pardon. Everybody was in little sports arenas, in schools, in flat buildings, or in there because of the cold. Almost everybody slept in their cars, with the heating system on. Fast alle haben im Dings geschlafen, im Auto geschlafen. Ja, auf jeden Fall, Janis, das war für mich wichtig zu sehen. Ich bin echt dankbar in dem Moment, so Shit-Testing nennt man das wohl vom Leben her, dass ich wusste, wie ich dann halt, dass ich da wirklich locker geblieben bin. Und auch das, was sich Tod nennt. Ich kann doch nicht die ganze Zeit darüber reden, der Tod ist nicht das, was wir denken und so weiter und so fort. Und dann Schiss kriegen. Das geht nicht. I can't talk the whole time. That what we call death is not. We must take the propaganda out. Why the fuck the birth is a wonderful thing and the death should be horrible or something like that. And then when the moment comes that I shit in my pants. So I am thankful to have the to make the experience, to see what I'm about in this moment. Und ja, Mann, war eine gute Sache auf jeden Fall. Ich bin zutiefst dankbar, die Geschichte nur halt mit einem kleinen Dachschaden, only with a little bit mental damage, not the damage, Sometimes I know from martial arts, you must break something, even bones get stronger then. Something must break or got damaged. Maybe there are scars there, but it will make the skin thicker in these moments. Definitely. Ja, Mann. Dann sind wir zu dem Taxi eingestiegen und der Plan war, the normal plan was, I have made a Instagram post even in this day, but I couldn't found it. Wir wollten von Gaziantep nach Adana. Janis, peace out to you. Adana, your hometown, auf jeden Fall. Maybe 2 hours, but only in the highways, in the Autobahn, nicht Highway, Autobahn, genau. 220 kilometers from there, but sideways maybe it took a few hours longer. Then we began the trip with our cab man. Sounds like cab man. Could be a hero movie, man. We have Spider-Man. We have a lot of mans. Why we don't have a cab man? Sıfır Adana, auf jeden Fall. Big up an Adana, da wollten wir hin. You know, here, picture from Google Maps. Then we take our way. And during the cruise, we get the message the main roads are closed and even the sideways are closed. You know, again, beautiful landscapes. There, I love it, man. And when in the moment when I see it, I must take a picture or photos. I love the land. I love nature. I love the body in which we live. I witness he, her, it, and in this moment, she witnessed me. I know that. I feel it. Because of then I know it. Okay. During the road, we got a message from other drivers that the main roads are closed. So we make another plan and another payment. Erstmal handeln. Unterwegs haben wir dann gehört, halt die Seitenstraßen sind zu. Wir müssen dann erstmal nach Adıyaman Richtung Gölbaşı. Und dann den Weg von Elbis dann wieder zurück nach Adana. That was the plan. The next plan, you know. From Gaziantep, this is Maraş, Elbistan, Adıyaman, Malatya. All what you see here is earthquake area. Okay, make a new plan and drive the new route. And the route was going through all the earthquake areas. You know, yeah. Definitely the airship flotilla and airship brothers and sisters and comrades knew these pictures, but yeah, I will show again. Pardon, das ist hier Pazarcık und dann fährst du durch diese Gegenden. And I've been driving a few days before the same cities, you know, and everything was fine. And then you see this. Then you see this kind of not pictures. That's I was there. I make only a photo for memory, but I witness it. You know, that's my hometown, Gölbaşı. Look at the roads, man. That was the main road in my hometown. The picture I saw you, I show you. Oh yeah, I saw you. I show you at the beginning with my cousin and his shop and his market. This building ain't no more. The whole city is like a ghost city now. Es really strange, man. Richtig krasse Sache gewesen. Richtig krasse Sache. Gölbaşı ist vorbei. So, wie viele Städte. Wie gesagt, ich will da jetzt nicht nur im eigenen Leid suhlen oder sonst was. Ich teile das mit jedem Menschen, der in irgendeiner Form dieses Schicksal mitgemacht hat. Und ich darf mich halt glücklich schätzen. I got a mystery ticket from life. And I appreciate it. Really, I'm thankful for it. But I have a thankful side and a sad side for all the people. They share a much stronger destiny. Dann sind wir halt weitergefahren, immer weiter ins Landesinnere. Kommen wir dann weiter Richtung Elbis, dann halt, liegt hinter Gölbaşı. We drive the route, you know, you see the snowy mountains out there. And then, ach scheiße, warum denn so schnell? Ja, guckt euch das mal an, ja, guckt euch mal dieses schöne Land an. Und das ist dann halt, das geht einem schon nahe, wenn ihr dann diese Schönheit seht und auf der anderen Seite diese Zerstörung. You see beauty in the one side and how this beautiful nature can destroy with a whim whole cities, shook it like a belly dance and nothing stay where it was. Ja, dann waren wir dann halt Richtung Elbistan. Schöne Ecken. You look at the snow, it gets colder and colder and colder. And then, guckt euch mal, als wäre ich hier in Alaska, Digga. Als wäre ich in Alaska. Das war dann vorher, pardon, dieses Foto muss eigentlich hier, Sekunde mal, das war eigentlich hier. Das war eigentlich, sorry for that. Ich muss das hier in Realtime flicken. Ja, Mann. Beginnen wir mal hier von neu. Da waren wir dann Richtung Elbistan. Die Gegend. And then our luck. We met a bus driver, and there was the road was closed, not closed, but there were police and so on. Ach so, Drille, ja, Scheiße, Alter. Scheiße. Tom. I don't have the road. Eine Sekunde. I don't have the map there, but the colleagues tell us the road was full of ice and not to drive with the car, not to drive with this form of tires. It won't be possible. No. Ah, sorry, man. This should be a great presentation, but what the fuck, was soll ich machen? Kafam yerinde mi ya? I'm not even... Nein. Was machen Sachen, Alter? Was machen Sachen, Digga? Ein bisschen patience with the patient. Nein, Mann. Patient with the patient, auf jeden Fall. So, hat mich durcheinander gebracht, die Scheiße, Alter. What the fuck, was soll ich machen? So, ihr seid patient oder ihr seid es nicht, Leute, was soll ich machen? Shit. Scheiße. Technical issues bei Premium Paranoia. Lucky for me, it's not a thing. Yeah, we witness it. We witness it all the time. So, yeah, man. Was soll's, Alter? Was soll's? You're the mod, so hold the people on ice, you know? Let's stay here. Make the entertain in the chat. We are partner in crimes from this day on. Und yes. Okay. Ja, Mann. Machen wir mal einen neuen Start auf jeden Fall. Waren wir dann in Gölbaşı and then they told us the roads are closed. Elbistan, it's full of ice. You can't drive it. And so we decided we drive to a city called Malatya. But there was an earthquake too. Erdogan, I must break a leg for this mofo. Normally I have nothing in common with politicians, but how fast this guy react in this time. You know, he closed every airport and every plane who brings supplements and things for help there fly the people who want to leave the city for free. All the buses, all the planes are for free, and the help come immediately. Was a quick reaction, but when you tell the folks airplanes out of the city are for free, you must only call there and take in a name to the list. It's look like World War Z, where the people won't go climb off the wall. We drive to Malatya, and we see devastation. Everything is closed. No way to get a bus ticket or to get a plane ticket. We have to wait till Sundays. No gas station in Antep where we at. You find maybe a bakery in the morning hours, but then everything is closed. All supermarkets are closed. My evening meal was a Pringles and a piece of chocolate, and I was thankful for that. Really thankful, and I appreciate it. So we call it garbage. I would call it food, but it was something to chew, And in these moments, you see the value of something to chew for your mouth. And when something goes to your stomach, even it is what we call garbage and so on. So we was now in Malatya. And there was, end of the road, quote to quote. And then we have to decide, what we have to do. We drive this maybe 2,000 kilometers back to Antep, or we drive 330 kilometers to Kayseri. That was a city in a so-called safe area. There was no earthquakes. You shook a little bit, but not in this. With the impact of in the earthquake area. Then we have to make another plan. A route here. Google Maps shows you 9 hours, 20 minutes. The roads are free, no snow, nothing there. Everything is fine. You be in 9 hours and 20 minutes. But the whole journey at this day was almost 20 hours that we was on the road. We have made another plan, another deal with a cab man, with our hero, and I have to break a leg, for this guy. He was awesome. Every 100 kilometers we have to make a plan. We have to change the route. He could play with the prices, and we would pay him. We have to, me and my brother, we are badass motherfuckers. In a normal way, I would take his neck and would say, you drive us there. I would even go for free, but he deserved it. He left his children, his family behind. That's his everyday work. There, with this job, his bread and butter, that's where it came from. And I don't want nothing for free, and I want nothing cheapen the value of the things. So I have a few bucks more in my pocket, more other, quite the opposite. I would give him a few bucks more for this thing, and he was an awesome guy, and then, but this road here. Afterwards you think, okay, when we drive these roads, we could even drive the roads full of snow, which was quite so dangerous, especially at the night. And then we drive from Malatya to Kayseri. Seems like Alaska, and that's not like Google Maps. You drive with 100 kilometers per hour or 70 kilometers per hour. You drive with 20, 30 in the curves and so on. Look at this. Beautiful to watch, but horrible to drive. You know, that was especially for Capman, our hero. He drives the whole route. We try to, you know, in Malatya, I told him we don't have to drive the whole way. Let's drive so long where we can find a restaurant or open gas station where we, at the first point where we see quite normal life, we would take a break. And we drive from small cities, but every hotel was booked out. Alle Hotels waren ausgebucht. Ich habe dem Kollegen gesagt, dann lieber nach Kayseri als wie zurück nach Antep, weil da ist immer noch Erdbebengebiet, alles so, da ist nichts. Da wartet nichts auf uns. Und dann sind wir halt, die Strecke Eis. I don't know what it calls in German. I try to explain, maybe if Johnny was here, he could explain this. In Turkey, they called it tipi. It's like a snow carpet, you know, on the road. You barely see the road. And when you drive through, all comes up and it looks like a fog. And you see nothing. Really dangerous thing. Tipi, they called in Turkey. Man, diese Strecke sind wir dann gefahren. You know, through the night. The whole night we was from city to city to city to city. And no hotels. And in these regions, minus 20 degrees. Minus 20 Grad war so Standard halt. Da im Auto zu schlafen, sleeping in the car would not be an option. And at the early mornings, at 6 o'clock, we come in Kayseri. This in the middle, my brother, now, you know, it's like a family, you know me, you know my brother, the Mac man. And there's this Cap man in the middle, really awesome guy. We, like he said, we now earthquake brothers. We have an adventure shared together. It's not possible that we forget each other. And definitely not 20 hours. And he make a great job. Great job at 6 o'clock. You know, at one point, at one gas station, he was resting for 20 minutes. He want to rest a little bit longer, but after 20 minutes he said, "Come, let us go and come to Kayseri." And in Kayseri, thanks my cousin, he introduced us to. It's a beautiful city, Kayseri. I recommend everybody who make a trip to Turkey, you must see Kayseri. A beautiful landscape. In the winter, a lot of skiing for you, James. Skiing, snowboarding, and so on, this kind of things. Summer, beautiful places. The second biggest mountain in Turkey is there. I think 2,300 meters, RGS. And now I want to make a shout out to Capman. This was the guy who had the hospitality for us in Kayseri, the brother, Deli Ömer. Die nennen den the Mad Ömer, and you know he's really a badass. We connected in just in time frequencies. You know, he's really badass. Taking a gun always with him. He was all the time. He was on the phone. You know, collecting money, collecting help, organizing trucks. Only not for us. Deli Ömer, brother, salute, dicker, brutaler Typ. Here, on every corner, he organizes soups, something to eat. He always on the phone, what you need, in which city. And he has many connections, you know. Even in the hotel, they told us, hey, Ömer abi had sent you us, you know, you VIP now. You like family here. When Ömer says this, that's where the words end, you know. And I'm honored to know a guy like him. Fantastic. and to see how this cataclysmic event, at the other side, at one side, you see devastation and destroying everywhere you see, but then you see how humanity blooms, how the beauty of humanity blooms in every variation, help from all over the world. My cousin was driving trucks for 3 days, and these two guys are only a blink of what this country make it happen in this moment. I will thank the whole world. I see staff from Indonesia. I take the guy and hug him, man. I see him for the first of my life, but he comes from Indonesia to Turkey to help me. I have to hug him and shake his hands and give him my deepest thanks to that guy. This brother here, okay, we take a shitty photo. We have buy almost nothing in his shop. That's the small shop where you can buy clocks and so on. We buy a little locks for our baggage. Little locks, maybe 5, even in Turkish money, it is nothing, And we asked him, Abi, you are from here, show us a good restaurant where we can eat. And he was listening, he catched up that we came from the region. And then he makes a wonderful trick. He comes out with us, told us, there's 30 meters, then moment, I bring you there. Then he walked 30 meters with us. So then, I walked a little bit till he came us in the restaurant, and we don't even mention it. We make the order and the guy is paying. And I told him, Abi is like elder brother, so I can't take that offer, please give, we are good. We come from this region, but we have no injuries. We come from this region, but we have no money problems. We are good. Please give it to someone else who needs this more, as we do. And he looked to us and said, you are here now. Don't worry. The next I catch, they will find in this restaurant too. But now you are here, and we will eat together. So it don't matter for me if you can't afford it or not. How deep your pockets are. So I must invite you, beautiful guys. We have to break bread. And yeah, that was really, really touching, man. So to see this horrible event, and out this event, you see so much beauty. It was a wonderful experience. Afterwards, I can say I'm thankful to God. I call him God. Call it what you want. Call it life or intelligent creation, or I don't know. I don't give a fuck, man. I call him Bob, Digga. Bob. God, thank you, Digga. Und yeah, man. That's what I've been through. What began with a vacation and the picture photos of baklava and coffee and beautiful landscapes and so on, ends with this hell of a ride. Yeah, hey, humanity is a beautiful thing. No motherfucker can tell me we live in an evil world and this place is cursed and we are cursed and so on. Maybe we fucked up a little bit. But that's good. We all fucked up. I'm fucked up too, man. When you will see me with a bunch of hyenas, you will run away. And we all should. We all have the potential of a saint and a psychopath. And we should have. We should be not in a static mind. how the world want us to see, or our image or something, shit like that. Flow state, hips don't lie, immer locker bleiben. You know, where there are marauders and who want to take the help trucks and so on. And you see on Instagram, guys, they beat the shit out them, and the wonderful underline text. Guys who want to steal from the help trucks miraculously fell down the Nederland-Treppe, fell down the streets or ran against the wall or something like this. You see, what I see, okay, a bunch of motherfuckers you find everywhere, but die Schönheit überwiegt. I look in Germany, I look everywhere, and I see beautiful, really beautiful, especially in events like this. You see the beauty of humanity, and the beauty of humanity has its core from the beauty of life. That's why we're beautiful, because life is beautiful. It's a wonderful place. Ja, Bruder, natural law, auf jeden Fall, James. Ja, Mann. Das war mein Ritt. Am Ende, to the end, we made it to the international departures entrance. My brother and me, we have to shoot. We have to make this right together, and I'm really glad that man, that I can call a person like this, not even my friend, is my brother, and we've been a lot of roads, you know. And he told me, man, you know, I thought we are retired now, and then our actions and our adventures are over, our wild times are over, and now he experienced things like this. We experienced it together, and I'm glad we shared this experience together. Ja, Mann, und dann ging es halt zurück nach Deutschland, waren froh, on the way back. You know, see here, the light. You know, that's natural law. After the night comes the day, and then comes the night, then comes the day. And even the night help us better to see in the dark. It's work with our aperture, both sides. And both sides, everything is beautiful. We need only to learn how to alchemize the stuff, and then, yeah! Yeah. Okay, scheiße. So, what I found there in Turkey, normally I want to make an episode about this, you know. I found a bottle of snake oil, and then I got 1,000 liters of snake oil. Here was, if you want snake oil, contact me per DM, and we make it happen. Snake oil only available in Turkey. Really nice place. Ja, Mann. Deswegen will ich meinen Abschied an all die Leute gedenken, die jetzt da unten sind und in Not sind und so weiter. Ich fühle mit euch. Das Ding ist halt, wir organisieren halt, was wir können. Ich habe dadurch, dass ich Familie habe, you know, I won't be the motherfucker who tell you, hey, let's organize something and we send help there and so on. I could not do this because everywhere where I look, I have family there, you know, and I have people to help right now that I'm tight and connected, and we want to make the radius even bigger and bigger. But I will make a shout out. If you have the opportunity to help, do this, man. You will find a way. Tut, was ihr könnt. Ich werde jetzt nicht anfangen mit der Nummer, hier, schickt mir Geld, ich mache da was draus oder sonst was. Ihr wisst das besser als ich. Die Absichten. Ich habe genug Baustellen innerhalb der Familie zu klären. Bei uns die ganze Familie. Also ich müsste erstmal da, wo meine Hände reichen, helfen, bevor ich nicht Fremden, aber wenn Leute in meiner Nähe meine Hilfe nötig haben, wäre es dann, das geht dann nicht, weil das sind auch Betroffene. Und ich muss erstmal da helfen. I must help there where my hands reach first. So my shout out to you, help where you, if you reach out to something. Ja, Mann. Deswegen, wenn ihr was tun könnt, dann macht das. Auf jeden Fall. Wir sehen es schon zu, dass wir dann halt genug machen, aber egal, wo ich schon. Wie gesagt, von 400 Häusern auf meinem Dorf, 400 houses in my village, only 10 stay right now. Ja, Mann. Von daher, all meine Gebete, all diese Lacher, all these good vibrations that we have here in this episode, I will send to the people in Anatolia and in Syria, wherever they need. It's not only bread and butter that give us life force. I experience this. You give me energy here right now, man and woman. You're awesome. Geniale Geschichte. Das war not Gullivers, nicht Gullivers Reisen, sondern Molivers Reisen, Dicker. Auf jeden Fall. Ja, Leute, das war so quasi von mir. Das war der Ritt. Der himmlische Höllenritt. Quasi, wie ich geschrieben habe, ein Rendezvous mit Joe Black, mit sehr erhellenden Erkenntnissen. Ja, Mann, ein himmlischer Höllenritt, so hätte ich das nennen sollen. Krasse Sache, Alter. Ich weiß nicht, was ich dazu sagen soll. Allein das hier jetzt mit euch zu teilen, ist eine bombastische Geschichte. Und ja, Mann, danke dafür. Ja, Mann, I must have a picture. Please, someone make a screenshot and send it to me. That is more worth than the 1000 subscribers, which my goal is, 666 subscribers. That's a special moment to me. Yeah, magic number auf jeden Fall. The most lovely number of God. 666. God's favorite number. Yeah, I have not talked much English in this episode, but you can catch it up. It's not an episode, it's a series. 12 hours buffet. And yeah, I proved it. Definitely. I proved it. 666. God's favorite number. Mephisto. Enter the edges of Freemasonry. Leute, auf jeden Fall demnächst werde ich wieder ein bisschen Mental Muay Thai. Wir werden so ein bisschen Chit-Chat machen und so weiter. Und ich kann es kaum abwarten, hier mit James noch ein paar Rektalanalysen zu machen, ein paar Lives zu machen. Demnächst auf jeden Fall Sarcastic Warlock, ein sehr geschätzter Freund, mit dem ich hier jeden Freitag auf High Magic bin. Mo ist mittlerweile international, jeden Freitag High Magic. Among Giants, tamam, hier, Sarcastic Warlock und James True. Wildes Trio auf jeden Fall, wilder Stuff. Und demnächst auf jeden Fall Sarcastic Live. James True sowieso. Ich bin mal so frech jetzt. James, I make only we don't negotiate anything if we wear pants or not, but I'm, I take it and said there will be live with James True this year. Lots of, hopefully. Noch eine Menge wilder Shit. Mal gucken auf jeden Fall. Noch gucke ich mal, was Sache ist. Wir werden sehen, was nächste Woche ist. Ich habe da keinen Plan. Ich muss erst mal gucken. We will see. I've done making plans. I go with the flow for the next time and then, from time to time a plan is good, but we see every time it could be that it has no worth, So have a plan, but fuck the plan. Have always a plan B and the plan C and the exit gate. Go with the flow, man. Auf jeden Fall. So, zuletzt habe ich noch eine gute Nachricht an alle. Good news for everyone, for women and for some men. Some. We have this invented day from Valentine's Day and so on. Und ja, Mann. Eine gute Sache. Definitiv für alle, die den Valentinstag frönen und so weiter und so fort. Jetzt endlich ist das Buch Frauen verstehen als Einband rausgekommen, Leute. So, for every lady, make a gift to your friend or husband or something like that, and maybe the next Valentine's Day will be more fun or something like this. For me personally, I never have a goal like understanding women. I want to experience women, you know. Understanding, that's a maze, and madhouse maze, you will never come out. Don't try it, man. Be a man, understand yourself, and then maybe you have an understanding for each other. Yeah, I'm not that kind of type of guy that have fantasies to run in slow-mo with his loved ones at the beach. So this kind of thing. I love my witch. I need a partner in crime. I need a vitriolic woman who shit tests my posture out the limits, where I can rise up. Sometimes fall, but learn to rise up, you know. Yeah, I'm a different type of guy. Maybe you hate me or you will fall in love with me. I don't know. But sadly, the sad news for Valentine's Day, I have already a loved one. So I send much love. Like Mephisto always say, peace and pussies for everybody. Really. Peace and especially pussies for everybody. The world would look completely different in quite a day. Ja, Mann. So viel dazu, Leute. Ich danke euch. Das war mal ein geiler Ritt. Die Energie war richtig krass, das mit euch aufzuarbeiten. War schon krass. Und dieses Ding hier, this ride, was right in my destiny for me and my brother. We had to do this experience. I know that. I know that for sure. Definitely. This road was designed for me. Ja, Mann. Okay, Leute, wenn es weiter nichts ist, würde ich mich gern verabschieden. I would say, see us next week. Or in every Insta, DM me, email me, comment me. You know, I swear, I can read, really. I'm a hillbilly, definitely, but I can read. So I would enjoy every comment you leave under the show. Would you make me happy with this? So now we have a happy end. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Bros, Sis, Bros, Sis, alle dazwischen und danach und davor und so. Auch die Gender 52. Ah, Mann, Klaus Schwab. So, das war's. Das war das Wort zum Sonntag. Peace out. Auf jeden Fall, much love to Scotland. You have nailed it. Definitely. Peace out, Leute. Wir sehen uns nächste Woche. Danke, dass ihr dabei wart. War eine geile Sache. Adios. Wo beende ich jetzt? Hier.